Okay, so our next topic, ladies and gentlemen, is an interesting one because it has been making the news and headlines for a bit. If you look around here on YouTube, it has. And that is woke SJW cancel culture dying? Yeah, well, it seems like it is. It seems like a lot of the decisions that were made in favor of the woke culture, SJW culture, and cancel culture is now being reversed. Not just because of David Zaslav or Elon Musk and all that, but because of other things as well. It's almost like basically a lot of the people that are coming into new positions, at some studios and businesses, businesses and stuff like that, like social media and everything. They're starting to realize, hey, wait a minute, why there's something weird here. Like, they're looking at the fact that, like, wait a minute, we have an all-woman answer to this, and why is this and that? They're looking at all these things and they're like, wait a minute. And they'll realize, and by realizing that, they're going like, this ain't happening no more. To basically, to them, it's like, look, this ain't happening no more. You had your fun. We get the message. Yes, women are equal, if not superior in some places, than men. That's how they're seeing it. They're like, look, you got your message across. We get it. That's why a lot of the stuff that used to be, propaganda for woke culture or cancel culture or SJW culture, apparently, according to sites like Clownfish and Yellow Flash and others, Geeks and Gamers, it's dying out. It is being basically put on the back burner to sit and rot and to see how it's done when an agenda is not put in place. And now that you have, as I said in a audio video podcast, if you will, you have Kevin McCarthy now as the head speaker, the House Speaker of Representatives. He does seem like the kind of guy that's not going to take BS from these SJW people and all that from here on in. He's not going to take, any BS from them. He's just going to say it like it is, apparently. So, yeah, does it feel like, certain places, certain things that used to be supporting and used to make things to help, spread the agenda, spread the message of woke, SJW, and cancel culture to a T, does it feel like it's all going away and dying? Yeah. Slowly but surely it is dying. It is going away. But will it stay gone? Will it stay shelved indefinitely? That's another thing we have to look at. Because nothing is gone forever. In fact, if you, like I said at the beginning, at the first topic here, just ask the wrestling fans out there about Vince McMahon returning. Nothing stays gone forever. So, will, the cancel culture, SJW, and woke culture be gone for good? Can't say right now, but it does look like everything that they used to have put in their favor is pretty much being demolished. It's pretty much, being shelved indefinitely because basically a lot of people are looking at it like, hey, you got your agenda across, you got your point across. Now let people have their entertainment. Let them have their fun and stop ruining it. That's basically the message I think that's being put across to them. And again, when you have Kevin McCarthy now as the House of Representatives Speaker, that's not a good sign for them either. It's not. Because you're going to have a lot of people in these studios and in these businesses that are happy about that. And they're going to say, hey, you want to take it up with me? Why don't you try taking it up with the guy that feels the same way now, who's now the House Speaker? Just saying. But yeah, it does feel like it's going away. It does feel like it's dying. But is it gone entirely is the question. We're not really sure yet. Because again, for all we know, before the year's out, all of a sudden you can have an uprising of the woke culture, of the SJW culture, and the council culture all in one fell swoop. You can have an uprising that could be unavoidable. But as of right now, I think we're in the clear. I think everybody is in the clear. And despite how they might feel about it, look, they had their time in the sun. They had their time in the sun. They got the message across. Now it's time to move on, and that's why it seems like the woke SJW and council cultures are dying right now, or at least being indefinitely suspended and put on the shelves for the time being. But what are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the woke SJW and the council cultures dying and essentially having everything that they wanted to, utilize to send a message being shelved indefinitely? Let me know down in the comments and in the live chat during this premiere. And now on to our next topic.